Good evening, November Foxtrot. Welcome to the show. Randy, first question. What did you think of the intro?
A lot of burly men in multicam. Gotta love it.
Yeah. You wait until the
welcome. Yeah.
We're not banned
we're not banned yet, so we're not sure. We don't know what happened last week.
YouTube, that was fake or not live.
Yeah, we don't know what happened last week because obviously we got the strike community guidelines or community standard strike at like 15 minutes in, which causes a bit of grief. So we're going to keep going, crack on through. If it happens again tonight, we are going to continue the show. It will still be live on Facebook and Twitch until Facebook, for some reason, doesn't like us as well, in which case we may just be on Twitch by the end of the evening. But you can find us on those platforms. If you search November Foxtrot, it will come up on there. So if you do get kicked off of YouTube, we are still running, and you can also download it live on YouTube after the show for some reason.
And they don't cut out the section that apparently is.
Oh, I don't know.
Because YouTube are fucking special.
Yeah. Don't upset them. Why would you do that? Anyway, we're joined on the show tonight by Randy, aka Bones from One Legion. What's the 35? I wasn't aware of the 35.
That's my number.
Oh, okay. Because it used to be 1LM, didn't it? So you're 1L35.
Yeah. I usually put that on all my socials and stuff. It's on my patch and everything. So number 35. Cool. Honestly, we could all start a whole argument about the fact that I'm all the way down there at 35 because I was pretty angry about that too. But it's fine. It's totally cool. Yeah. No problem.
What? How many of the numbers are there? 36. I mean, if you're 35 or 36, then yeah.
Well, we do have a 1L99. There's not 99 of us, but we call him Gandalf because he's our resident old man. So. He wanted the highest number possible.
Yeah, before it cost more because he had to have another digit.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a longer patch. It's a pain. It doesn't fit on the little things.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work for me in 100.
Yeah. You have to buy a bigger shirt.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got any questions for Randy, we're going to be chatting all things US, catching up with what he's been up to. Yep.
Freedom. Yeah.
Always chat about freedom. America.
Yeah, before we get into anything, I just want to say, hey, thanks for having me back. It's always a pleasure to be here. I love talking to you guys. You guys are a great group of dudes. Except Lance.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lance has had a work emergency tonight, which has called him away. And as we were talking about it before the show, Randy was like, right, well, if Lance isn't on, then I'm going to go.
Yeah. So we told him to quit. We told him to just quit. Come
on. We're joined live in the audience at the moment by Abby, Marky Mark, and Drew. If you have any questions for Randy throughout the show, please feel free to throw them in the live chat and put a little cue at the beginning. It will just help us spot them as we go through. I've created a little game tonight, which we'll be playing, which is we'll come to it when we do.
I feel like Randy, we're going to upset some nations.
We're going to upset a lot of people all at once. Equally upset across the world.
We do not discriminate here.
No, exactly. Randy, come on then. Tell us, what have you been up to since we last spoke to you?
Oh man, lots of cool work. Shout out to my boys at True North Concepts. Not sponsored by the show, but One Legion all over. We love True North. America loves True North. Everyone loves True North. Obi-Wan Nairobi himself loves True North. So check him out. But that's what I've been doing with work. With One Legion, we've just been training, events, then training. So always going hard.
Yeah. I did see an interesting video earlier in the week, which was that's probably one of the major differences between the actual army and any civilian is just that civilian, when you do your job, you effectively get a couple of weeks training and then you do that job. Whereas the military are always effectively just training. And sometimes they don't ever get to properly fulfill that. So, it is a good concept for Airsoft. Even if you don't get to play, just go out and do some training and stuff like that. Because that,
I mean, if there's ever one of those days, I mean, we play every Sunday. It's generally our big airsoft day. But if there's not enough people or, not enough games to be had, we're training anyway. Training after the games, we're always training because nothing's better than getting a couple reps with the boys. Even if you've done it a million times, you can always do it 1,000,001 to just get the scars worked out.
Yeah. Good chat. Pegasus is in the chat as well. Hi, Pegasus.
Yeah, another one let us down.
Yeah.
Just can't get the staff, Mark. Just can't get the staff nowadays.
Can't get good help. Can't get good help.
So you mentioned training, Randy. Yeah. So what does that kind of entail? Like, is it specifically like certain elements or?
A lot of what I handle is getting our new guys up to speed. So if it's as simple as ready up drills, just to get them comfortable, mag changes, a lot of the new guys, they don't do things like that yet. They just play airsoft. They don't know that you can sit at home and do your mag changes for hours on end, which I know a lot of us do because for some reason it doesn't make our wives look at us weird. But then after that, just going over the standard operating procedure for our guys. So if we end up in an event situation, hey, we have a hallway with a bunch of doors. What's the way that we usually tackle that kind of situation? Everybody has a different way, and there's a million ways to skin a cat. But what is one Legion going to do when we're faced with that situation? Because we all need to be on the same page. You can't always talk about it before you do it. Sometimes you just got to do it. And if we all know what to do, it makes it a lot easier to do it.
Yeah, definitely. Rinse and repeat.
Oh yeah. All the time, constantly.
So you obviously, you said you deal with like your new guys coming in and stuff. Do you have like obviously you have team comms, which sometimes varies depending on the event, but do you have certain phrase words or like meanings that isn't normally the standard that you have to teach the new guys coming in and things like that? Or
very possibly. As we all know, like every branch of service has a complete, even subgroups in those branches have completely different nomenclature for everything. So we like to keep our nomenclature pretty standard across the team. So what some guy might know as a firm on the radio, another guy might say Roger that, just for example. Obviously we all know those interchangeably, but the standard is carried around through our training so that we all know, the very specific things we might say. As far as like team comms go, that's always split between your like dual brand radio and stuff. So while we have our platoon net where things are really strict and important, and then we always have the bullshit chat for the squad level where people are just kind of saying whatever they need to say in the moment. But the guys that are running those platoons are usually a lot more serious.
Yes, I like that bullshit channel.
Gotta have one for the scrub,
I mean, to be fair, that's normally like inter-team comms and then just the team comms, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Do you mentioned obviously with the training you do a lot of sort of door kicking and stuff like that. Do you do any kind of wood block training or anything like that, or is it predominantly kind of building based?
Just like in the woods, like open field type stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
we do both. We have different groups for different situations, but obviously we all train everything. But primarily our like more interior group is going to do more room clear stuff, and our recon group is going to do more of the outdoor stuff. But all in all, we all train how to patrol, how to move on the line, how to react in an outdoor situation as well as an indoor situation. But there's certain specialized situations that we might not all need the in-depth stuff about. I mean, for one, our more room clearing based team does things like rappelling, and our recon team does things like how to dig a latrine in the woods.
One of those is definitely a lot cooler than the other.
Yeah.
Guess which one I'm on.
Latrine digging.
Of course. We love baby wipes.
Yeah. As long as they're biodegradable.
Sure.
Yeah. It's that
that's cool.
Isn't it? Do airsoft as shit in the woods.
They absolutely do.
Yeah.
Unless you play on Rust 4 and then you just do it in a building.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
The MilSim West guys get that one.
Drew says shitting in the woods is definitely a skill.
It's a skill that I do not want and I do not like. Eat plenty of beef jerky and you won't have to worry about it.
Over here we have biscuits brown, which is basically constipation tablets in cookie form. That would be the best way to describe them.
It's just a whole ton of fiber, isn't it? It's like it's the equivalent of like, you know, a beaver and a tree and a river. Like that's the theory. Like just throw a bunch of fiber at it. That was bung it up for a while, and then you wait until the dam breaks.
Just an edible cork.
Yeah, pretty much. We're also joined to the chat by John and November 52. Welcome. November 52 is currently on the Isle of Wight, so enjoy that one.
That's Chris, isn't it?
Yeah. What
does he just put? Just put your name, Chris.
Yeah, but he hasn't put Chris, so I refuse to refer to him as Chris. He's going to be November 52.
Hey, I can't judge you. I can't judge you. I don't put my real name out there either.
Yeah.
Everyone, that's Chris Berry.
Yeah.
Screw you and your incognito.
So Randy, with the training and stuff, so is that how many? You obviously mentioned that there's you're 35, you got up to 99, etc. Do you find that you've got a lot of guys that you have to run all this through? Do you constantly, I guess, have refreshers and stuff? But with you, where you say you bring new guys in, are they doing the same training as you? Like, do they just have to pick it up from scratch, or is it?
So we have sort of like levels to it. So the guys that are just getting in aren't going to come to the most intense training. If they do, we have a sidebar where they can kind of learn what's going on while the other guys are getting their reps in. So it's always important to, so to speak, walk before you run. You can't jump in and go, all right, guys, we're doing fireball today. And they're like, but how do I walk online? And it just doesn't work out. So gotta start somewhere. And that's the kind of thing we like to do more often, because even though, hey, today we have to do the basics to get the new guys up to speed, having the guys that already know this stuff, it's no problem to come out and rep that again. Like I said, reps all the time, constantly.
Right, follow-up question. What's fireball?
I was hoping you were going to ask that. I was trying to think. I was trying to work it out.
So the fireball maneuver, you're familiar with like walking on line. So your whole team comes out, walks on one line across, like say a field or something, just to make sure that any enemy in front of you is getting properly ventilated. Fireball would be, hey, we have to cross this field. We're under heavy fire. So the guys on the outside are going to start moving. I'm up, he sees me, I'm down. And then once they're down, next guy's going to go, and it's just going to keep continuing like that to the middle, and then just keep rotating out. So we're making fast progress across an open area while under fire and constantly putting fire on the enemy. So therefore, they're not really going to get a chance to get a shot off at your boys around you.
So yeah, a bit like what we would call pepper potting. So one goes, stops, then the other one goes.
It's like buddy rushing. If that's kind of, I assume that's kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like while one goes, yeah, but you're going as a line, super fast, and it's a really efficient technique to get across like a large open area.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'm going to steal that. I'm going to try that. Not on my own, obviously.
I'll get you some. Hey, man, your imaginary friends can fireball with you.
I have lots of imaginary friends.
Yeah, maybe I might be able to find some kind of diagrams or something for you to work off of. So I can help you guys out with that.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I'll be honest with you. As soon as you said fireball, I just had the Pitbull song in my head. Just fireball.
And now that's going to be in my head every time I fireball.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry because as soon as he brings it up as well, it's like, right, should we try this out? Yeah.
See, now next time you do it, you need to just play it on your phone. That will really confuse them as well.
That'll be the go word. That'll be the go word.
Yeah.
Execute.
It's a combination of fireball and psyops at that point. You know, it rolls all in together. Yeah. Drew says, "Is there a group in the UK that can dedicate the time and effort into airsoft training?"
One Legion. We're over there.
Yeah,
got One Legion over there.
Well, I mean, Pegasus, as far as I'm aware, is still a member of One Legion.
Yep.
So he's obviously heavily involved with that.
Yep.
I mean, there's lots of training and stuff as well that are now popping up. I mean, on JVG, you know, we've obviously talked about many times on the show. It seems that a lot of sites are kind of investing in kill houses and stuff as well now to kind of try and give those opportunities to kind of create those locations that people can do that sort of stuff. So
the shoot house is fun, and I love, going to a good CQB training. But like we just discussed, I mean, airsoft is a lot of CQB and a lot of shoot houses, but it's also open fields. It's also having to learn to move and patrol as a team and not have that one guy that doesn't know what he's doing. We've all seen it. I don't need to explain further.
But believe me.
Hey, I've been that guy. I didn't know what punch out meant. Didn't go far enough and didn't get online in the proper fashion and didn't go very well. But that's why we train.
Yeah, I tend to go off in the other direction.
Perfect.
That's why they will go off that way, and I'll be like, oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably one of the more common phrases in the UK that I always like in airsoft too is just herding cats.
Oh yeah,
because it is especially whenever you go to a skirmish day and you're like, right, let's all work together as a team to like secure this objective, because that's ultimately what airsoft is on a skirmish day you've got Billy from over there, you got Dave that lives down there, Steve, and none of them want to talk to each other, none of them work together, and everyone just got to straight away.
The best one is at Redcon when we're on a smaller number day, you tell this plan to everyone and everyone's like, yeah, really up for it, really excited.
Then they never do it.
And then as soon as the whistle goes, like three of you go off in the direction of the plan and the rest just kind of disappear into the ground. And you're like, where's everyone gone?
Yeah.
On the subject of herding cats, I have this great anecdote that was told to me by our good friends at Penn Gunfighter Academy. I was in a meeting with them, and they said when they were overseas, they were trying to train the nationals how to fight. And he said to his commanding officer, he said, "What do? I can't get these guys to do what I want. It's like herding cats out there." And he goes, "Okay, well, you've had a cat before. How do you usually,
tins of tuna?
You usually herd your cat. That works too. That's not what I'm getting at, but that works too." But he said a laser pointer. So what he would do is with the Iraqi National Guard over there, when they needed them to go where they wanted them to go, they would take their laser designator and they would aim it at the door. Sure enough, they all knew right where to go. So when you're herding cats, bring out a laser pointer.
That's a cool theory. I like that.
And it works.
I think over here you'd need a torch. You just need one of those.
Just walk up and tap the door. Just go on that door.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you mean a flashlight?
Yeah. Oh, we've missed you, Randy.
Missed you guys.
The reference to the tins of tuna, by the way, is that before the show, Randy was showing us Zims,
Apparently,
she held up this little stack of
the best thing ever hasn't arrived in the UK yet. So, get yourself a little pillow of happiness in there.
Yeah, just pick these things up, and it was like, why are they? They look like tins of tuna. So yeah, there we go. Would you like to play a little game?
Send it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You shouldn't say that publicly.
It's comms confusion.
Hey, right. So the idea of the game is that we're going to throw some British slang or British military slang at Randy. Now, I apologise because Andy and I have never been in the army. So, no, I know you haven't either. But the British military slang is what I've managed to kind of scrape off the internet. I have also produced a list of American terms, but unfortunately, a lot of the American terms are things that Andy and I know for a fact Andy knows because I think they've just transpired across through sort of the medium of TV and films and the like. So I've also got some Australian, New Zealand, and Canadian ones for Andy as well, which we can have a little play around with. But I'm going to throw them at you, Randy, and see what you think. So the first one is alley. What do you think alley means? There's not really any points for this, by the way. It's not like I'm not really going to do a scoring. It's just it's a bit of fun.
You get bonus points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say it's like up top.
Yeah, that's not far off, to be fair. So it's defined as something or someone cool or top notch.
Okay.
So,
okay.
As an example, Mike and Randy are alley as fuck.
Well, Randy is. I particularly liked that they used the phrase top notch in an example of explaining a British slang term to an American, because I don't think top notch is an American phrase either. It amused me. Okay, so the next one is gash.
See, we say gash.
It's not that.
Okay.
It's
okay. No, I don't have. If I came up with a guess for this one, it wouldn't be something you'd like on YouTube. So,
no, that's fine. Okay, so gash means garbage or waste.
Okay. See, I was thinking the other way. I was thinking it was like, I think it was like badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like it's kind of like you usually have like a gash bag, which is like your bin bag.
Okay.
Waste paper bag, whatever. Okay, so beasted is the next one.
Beasted?
Yeah.
I like conquered, finished.
Kind of, yeah. So beasted, use beasted for sort of physically worn down.
Okay.
So that was like an absolute
finished,
beast.
yeah.
It proper beasted me type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
You guys start speaking English. What?
So the next one has two terms depending on which part of the forces you're in. So it's either scoff or scran.
Scran. Man, these are all just the same thing over and over again, aren't they? It's like clutter.
No, so scoff or scran is food. So scran is the Navy version, and scoff is kind of I think it's just the Army, because I mean the Air Force is normally just in a hotel anyway, so presumably just nice food on that front. But hi Terry, welcome in. If anyone in the chat has any ideas on some that we haven't mentioned, then please throw them in. Drew suggested you've got tea NATO. So tea NATO style is tea white and 2 sugars. Tea Julie Andrew is tea white tea white non. Presumably like no sugars. And then tea Whoopi Goldberg is tea black, no sugar. So
y'all ever have coffee before?
We have invented coffee bags now.
Yeah,
so
that's
we
ridiculous.
can still.
That's an affront to God.
It's all quasi.
As an Italian myself, that is an affront to God.
So we mixed them both together just to upset the entire world.
Since you hit me with a great with a great British Navy term. I want to hit you with my favorite American Navy term. What do you think the word scuttlebutt means?
Well, scuttle, you scuttle a ship, don't you? So that's like when it's sinking, or is it like a flat, I don't know, flat bum or something like that?
Is it just someone that's a dickhead?
So actually a little bit, but it has two meanings and they're related. The main meaning is it's like a water fountain, or like a water cooler, but it can also be used to say like rumors that are like getting around, like, you know, the scuttlebutt around the ship is, you know, like talk around the water cooler. That's one of my favorite ones. I always think it's hilarious.
Chris got it in the chat. It's rumor.
Yeah. That's because he's a Navy boy at heart.
Yeah. Chris, with the ones that you suggested, so Adobe bin, Buckeyes, and Twos Up, can you write the description because I don't know what they mean?
Yeah.
I
think the best one is the one that I like using from the States is Blue Falcon. Do you guys
never heard of that one? Never heard of that one.
So Blue Falcon is basically someone that sort of betrays their teammates. So if they're meant to be like on patrol or someone does something wrong and they grass them up, from what I understand, I think it's
I never heard that.
That's right, Andy. We'll come to your list in a second. We'll see.
That's the only one that I know. That's genuinely the only one that I know.
That's not on my list.
And I got that from Angry Cops, who is brilliant, by the way. Like, he's proper good. Like, it's a proper good channel.
I don't know if this is a real thing. This came off of Forces News, but egg banjo.
Whose is this one?
This is for Randy.
This all
I
just
don't even know that one.
Come out of the Kama Sutra. Egg banjo.
Egg banjo.
Egg banjo.
There's a very interesting story behind why this is referred to as this.
I don't have a single clue.
No, that's fine. So an egg banjo is basically an egg sandwich. All right. And the idea is that when you eat your egg sandwich with your free hand, you get egg on your shirt and then you brush it off. And then that's the whole banjo thing, apparently. That is a... there you go. November 5-2. The egg banjo is a fried egg sarnie.
No, it's a sarnie.
So he's real. That's fine. Oh, a sarnie is short for sandwich.
Yeah. We don't speak English over here.
No.
Have you not learned this yet?
Come on, guys. Speak American. Yeah. Let's go. Go with the time.
Right, and the last one I wanted to throw at you was where was it? I've lost it now. Hoofing.
Hoofing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like walking.
HOOFING.
Like walking, like usually probably carrying stuff. Hoofing it.
No. Apparently it means excellent or amazing.
That's wild because we say
so that was hoofing
as angry and sad and not happy. Yeah, we're hoofing it. Get out of the vehicle. We're hoofing it.
Yeah. Right. So I've got a few for Andy. Now these are the US ones that I had not heard of, Andy. So I'm going to suggest that you might not either, but I'd be interested to know if Randy knows what these mean. So Fugazi. So Fugazi.
Is that just an like another spin on Fubar? So like fucked up.
It's not far off, to be fair. From my understanding, it means totally messed up.
Yeah.
A lot of the times it means fake. Fugazi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So some of the others it suggested are things like dust off, which I think we all know what dust off means. Mm-hmm. Halo. Oh, I wonder what that one stands for. Clicks was another one. Meat wagon. So moonbeam. Andy, there's one for you there.
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Are we keeping this over 16 or over 18?
Well, it's not rude. Sorry, you have to remember that. So, right. and I speak as half American here. Yes.
Oh man.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's the Marine term for flashlight. Because it's the amusing thing. So I'm half American, so I feel I have some ability to say this, but the American language is very literal in terms of like, where do you walk? You walk on the side, so it's the sidewalk. and stuff like that. So
yeah, we don't have
I think-
autumn. We have fall. Leaf
Yeah.
fall down.
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple others like Pink Mist. Again, if you've ever watched any modern culture, it's in there. Unass was one that I'd not come across.
A what?
Or unass.
Unass.
There you go. Unass.
They're not wearing pants.
No.
I don't
Randy?
know.
I don't think I know that one.
No?
Not
Okay, so
context-
I
not
looked
without
this one up.
context, at least.
This has a few references, but apparently you unass when you move immediately or ditch something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get off your.
Oh, Blue Falcon. Sorry, Blue Falcon has just popped up. There you go. Body fucker / betrayer.
See, I do know stuff in this head.
Yeah, hold on. Right, we've kind of expired the US and UK list of fun, but I've got a few here from Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and also South Africa. So I'll throw a couple of these at you and see if you can both sort of compete against what you think these might be.
All right,
so,
Johnny.
bongos.
Who's this from?
This is Australia, bongos.
That's got to be
Who?
like enemy.
Andy?
I went with boobs.
Oops. Okay, so apparently
Yeah.
bongos are your core field kit pieces.
Okay.
All right.
So then you've also got Giggle Hat.
Oh, that's
This
gotta
is
be a
again
boonie,
Australia.
isn't it? Boonie.
Is it okay?
Yeah, sorry. They also mentioned beasting and this was my favourite. So in Australia, a Fred, an FRED.
Civilians.
No, you're really gonna like this one.
What was it? Just a
Fred, FRED. Yeah.
Someone that eats all the rations. I don't know.
You're actually not far off. So Fred stands for fucking ridiculous eating device, which is the spork-like tool in ration packs.
Ridiculous.
I love it. And that's what I'm going to use that now.
I'm trying to find our nomenclature booklet here so I can hit you guys with some stupid ones.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, so these are from Canada. A gun plumber. I quite liked the idea of. This was a good one. This again is quite literal.
Gun plumber.
Gun
like-
plumber.
Quartermaster
It's got to be
or-
like, yeah, it's got to be like your like the armory guy or the guy that services the guns.
There we go. Yeah, your weapons technician. And then thud. So a thud. What's a thud?
something that happens at the end of the night. Thud.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, there's a thud over there.
Oh.
It's all right. I'll
That's a
save
dead
you from
body.
misery.
That's a dead body. That's got to be a dead
No,
body.
no, it's not. It's a dim-witted soldier.
Also
apparently.
fair.
A thud?
Might as well
Yeah.
be a dead body.
Right. Let's go with a South African one.
Thanks, Andy.
And we'll do this as the last one. So Befok, BEFOK, Befok.
I haven't seen enough District 9 for this one. Can you say it again?
Befok. I'm not going to start trying to do accents just
Yeah,
because.
no, that's a hard one too. That's
Yeah.
a hard accent. Like confusion.
Oh yeah, you're not far off.
No,
Not far off. Andy, any last minute guess?
I was going to say
No.
and I pissed off, but
But to be fair, it's not far off either. It's mad or ridiculously intense.
keep
No.
it simple.
But my favourite from South Africa. So this is probably the last one. So Staldak. So it's Staaldak.
Giraffe.
I'll tell you what, you put your Staldak on. You put it on.
Oh, tell me that's your plate carrier.
No, it is a helmet.
Ah.
But it literally translates, apparently, as steel roof.
Nice.
So your Staldak
Cool.
is your steel
like
roof,
that.
which I quite like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, there's a few in the chat as well. Chris, who referred to himself as a shaggy soldier, said Adobe bin is a laundry basket. Bakshi means spare. Drew, naffy growler, a very accommodating lady that helps in the naffy after hours. Fuck's sake. Two's up means
is that real?
I don't know, but let's move on. November 5-2, Chris also says two's up means can I have that next?
Yeah. Two's up's that's not an army thing though. That's a generation thing, isn't it? Because we used to say it when you wanted to pinch someone's fag, two's up on a fag.
That's why.
And then
or an American, when I say fag,
that's why you got
cigarette.
That's why you got banned.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why we got banned.
And then apparently in the UK, thuddies is underpants.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. That's the end of confusing comms. Yay!
I think Randy found something, yeah.
I'm trying to think if I got any really
have you got
good
some?
One of my absolute favorite is squirters. You guys say squirters?
No.
That has to.
We do, but not in the meaning that other people are thinking.
That has to be something related to medical, like a medical wound or something. That's like you've hit something like a vein, or like a vein.
No, it's running. It's someone that's running away, isn't it?
Yeah,
you got because
it's like if you
baby.
have people if you're like in combat and someone like runs in a direction, you call them a squirter. It's always a good time.
It is. You haven't watched SEAL Team, have you?
That squirter's running with my gas bag.
Yeah.
I think you guys say PAX over there, right? PAX. PAX.
PAX.
Yeah,
PAX.
PAX.
The only PAX though I know is the IKEA wardrobe system. So
hit me with a guess.
Isn't it like food and snacks and stuff?
Nope.
PAX. No.
PAX. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is like a bag.
It's like a personnel on foot. So like 3 hostile.
How does that work?
I don't know. I didn't come up with this. I play BB Wars.
I was expecting like an acronym or something like that.
Yep. I think what's another good one we got here?
I like that. November just put, we call them targets.
Not all packs are targets.
I mean, you haven't met Chris. Literally, they are.
Do you guys say Lima Charlie? That's radio slang.
Yeah.
No. We don't generally.
Some people do.
Yeah.
I don't think they're necessarily using it right.
Probably. Yeah. It's loud and clear.
What about 4x4?
Drew got it.
Oh, well done, Drew.
4x4?
Yeah.
Is that just like a truck?
So your comms are coming. Your comms are coming through 4x4.
I mean, it's either bad or good. It's a 50-50 here.
Yeah.
The 4x4 is good.
Okay.
I think it's 4x4. I might even be getting that wrong now as well.
No, it's 4x4. 4x, not 4. What did you say?
4x4. 4x4.
4x4. That's very American.
I mean, only in car terms.
I'm pretty certain it's 4x4. I'm going to go. I'm just going to start getting ragged on the chat now. Oh, it's 555. Oh, no, I got it wrong.
See, someone has
Sorry, Drew.
Drew's got it.
Sorry, man. Right. Anyway, that was good. Good game. Good game.
Good game.
Randy, what have you had any events since we've last been chatting?
We've had a few. One that stuck out really strongly was Otherworld MilSim's Apocalypse 9 was a really good time. It's only a 12-hour, nice chill day, green versus tan. So it wasn't like MilSim West or anything, it wasn't anything huge, but we came out with a platoon element, lots of dudes. And I think, just the highlight of that was how well One Legion acted as a unit. I talked to a guy who was on green team, the opposing force to ours, and he's like, "Oh, you guys were at Apocalypse 9. I was on green team," and I was like, and I just looked at him, and he goes, "It was a close game." No. And let me tell you, it was a hard fight. Of course, it's never easy, but I can say with the utmost confidence that if One Legion was not there, green team would have won, because we absolutely ruled that field. Our guys did such a good job, and I give all the commendations to our platoon leadership for organizing our dudes in the best way possible, and just absolutely complete decimation of the enemy. No objective was safe. It was all ours.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Apocalypse 9 was great. Gun Gamer Productions Snowblind was also a great event. It was horrible in the sense that it was about 12 degrees Fahrenheit there. In which case, I don't know the conversion. Very sorry. That's below 0 Celsius, though.
Yes, below 0.
So I was out there with my trigger mittens on, a lot of layers, a lot of changes of socks, and a lot of hand warmers, because it was absolutely frigid. But our guys stuck it out and survived a night game in 12-degree temperatures, ice on the ground, and absolute complete misery. And that's what that event was. It was a great time because of that, because it was just so hard.
Works out about -10 for
-10
normal people.
Yeah.
So I saw you post up a couple of images of you wearing some of the snow camo.
Yep.
And things. Was that for that event?
Oh yeah, that was for Snowblind. Yeah. The drip was unreal in the snow camo. We love an excuse to wear some snow camo. You get to wear it maybe once a year, but it is just it's the vibe. It vibes very hard.
I've got to admit, some of the images like literally, I've got a whole load of snow camo and I haven't used it in 5 years.
You never do.
Like since it last snowed.
Yep. Yeah, we had some really cool kit for that when all the guys came out fully kitted in their snow camo, and it was just badass. On the MilSim front, also our local field, Poco Loco Airsoft, which I can only say a million good things about, because best field, best staff. Totally not one of the staff, I wouldn't know. But so we've been doing a monthly MilSim game on Saturdays, where instead of doing normal walk-ons, we do a walk-on day, but every game is heavily MilSim focused. So instead of, okay, you guys are going out, you're doing a team deathmatch, you're just going to shoot each other, or you're doing capture the flag, or airsofty games, you're doing all MilSim scenarios with really awesome toys to play with. We've had landmines, FPV drones, tripwires, rocket launchers. We've had all the fun stuff out there, just doing the absolute most awesome stuff you're ever going to play on a walk-on day.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
What sort of you've piqued my interest on landmines, but what sort of system are you using for that, out of interest?
Stingray Airsoft's got some really cool stuff on right now, but we've also been messing around with a few different designs, because a few guys on our team have been working on just making the next level airsoft equipment. Those little toe kicker mines that you find in all the Telegram footage. We got a cool solution for bringing those into the world of airsoft, which really makes you have to watch your footing everywhere you go, because it's absolutely terrifying when you know those are in the playing field.
Yeah, nice. There's someone that was making so there was someone over here. I was following them for a little while, but they've gone silent. Where it was sort of like a real strong paper mache sort of system. So if they were forgotten, they would just biodegrade after a little while. But they did use CO2 bulbs. So when you tread on the pressure plate, it kind of explodes the paper mache.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're all sprayed up. I thought that was a really cool idea.
That's a neat solution.
They've just kind of disappeared off the like, and I don't know if they run out of funding or if they just didn't really do anything with it. But I thought the paper mache,
that's a cool idea.
He never put on there like what it was made out of. But I thought that was quite a cool idea with biodegradable plastic for the firing pin.
Yeah. I know powder mines were a thing for a long time. They just never worked the way that I wanted them to. We would put them out there and it was fine. They worked, but they didn't really work the way you want them to.
No.
Yeah,
as well with powder over here, everyone gets very precious out there.
I appreciate it, Stephen.
Yeah. They very much like they get very precious over their $130 or $300 trousers that they buy. So you get chalk on them.
I think I mentioned it last time I was on the show, but I have unironically heard an airsofter say, "Oh man, I scratched my knee pads," which was rough.
So and obviously over there, like you've got a lot more accessibility to high-end kit than what we do over here. It's starting to get more popular over here.
There's a thing Americans love.
Do you still get the what I call the camo princesses, where they spend $300 on a pair of trousers and then they go,
yes,
oh no, I can't get them dirty, so I'm not lying down.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm glad it's worldwide.
We have tons of them. They're all over. You go to the big events and you're proned out on the berm, getting covered in mud. It's pouring rain. And you're just like looking at this guy standing on top of the berm, not trying to he's just skylining against the sky. And you're like, what are you doing? And he goes, oh dude, these are $400 cries. I'm not laying down. I'm like, dude, you got a brush and a bathtub. I'm sure you do. Wash it out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
A listener of ours, a guy called Steve, that I work with as well at Rift Airsoft. He bought a really rare cry top. It was like a desert tiger stripe. And he just went, I don't like the sleeves. So cut off the sleeves at the elbows, and people went mental.
Big respect. Big respect.
He was like, I don't like the sleeves. So screw you. They're going.
Yeah. I've been trying to learn from that same sentiment. I'm a big fan of wearing camouflage clothing casually, as you can tell. So I went out and I've been trying to find rare camouflages, found a really awesome Soviet jumpsuit, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I bought that in intention to wear it for airsoft because it is the absolute coolest thing ever. Went home, did some research. Turns out it's from 1953, and it's a late World War II sniper ghillie. And I was like, well, now it's going to sit in my closet because now it's a historical piece and I can't do anything with it. It's worth way more than I paid for it, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I was like, man, I can't get this covered in. I mean, I don't know if you guys have the same problem that all your airsoft fields are covered in paintball paint, because a lot of our airsoft fields are also paintball fields. So you go out there and your kit turns white by the end of the day. So I'm not getting out of there.
Yeah, it's not really the same case all the places, is it? Because it does depend on the field.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fields that are just purely dedicated to airsoft, and that are just purely dedicated for paintball. You get the odd one, the odd site that does a bit of both. Personally, for me, if I wanted to get covered in paint, I'd go and play paintball. So I tend to avoid those sites.
Oh, it's a rough time, but some of our best fields are also paintball fields, including Poco Loco, which we get that complaint all the time. My gear's all covered in paint. I was like, again, just wash it. Like, you'll be fine. But astute
I don't wash.
You don't wash? Yeah, no, that's fair. Hey, man, I can smell you from here across the pond.
Oh, mate, I'm sure you could.
I mean, a lot of the paintball paint is still biodegradable, but I mean, like I know my plate carrier, for example, it doesn't generally get a regular washing per se. Like it might get a spritz of Febreze and stuff like that, and a bit of
I pulled my plate
detox or like anti-black.
I pulled my plate carrier out to have for on the show in case you guys wanted to show off some gear. Man, you don't realize how much it smells until you're in your nice house. It doesn't smell bad, and you pull it up and you're like, whew. Yeah. My Spiritus LV119 needs a good wash.
Yeah, so I hang mine up there.
Yeah,
and I had a friend stay around a couple of days ago, and he was like, "Can you move your plate carrier?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And he went, "My head's right underneath it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm really sorry."
Yeah. Oozing man stink.
Yeah, I mean, I assume, Andy, it's not dripping. Like
no, but the smell drops.
Yeah. The gloves are the worst.
Oh, man.
The gloves are the absolute worst.
I was chronoing a player in 2 weeks ago, and I was shooting my gun, and I was like, man, it sounds really weird. It's shooting really weird. He goes, yeah, and it smells kind of weird. I was like, brother, that's my gloves. I wish I was lying to you. They were that bad.
Wow. Yeah.
We got the little hand fan, and I'm blasting my hand fan into my face with my tactical gloves on, and I was like, oh god. Just sucking air through my fingers.
What
the worst one?
What gloves do you use?
Your boots in your car.
What gloves? I think I just have
I
just have a pair of mechanics. Yeah, standard.
See, I thought you might say that because I've washed a couple pairs of those, and unless you use coolish water, I think it starts to affect the glue a little bit.
Yep.
So where you get the rubber on the top, it starts to peel away. So you have to be careful when washing.
They also have a little bit of
them.
leather in there, so I always go just cold and then a tumble dry or air dry if I have time. Not a big deal. I wash them like once every couple months anyway.
Yeah. Well, gloves and boots, I always use odor eaters. So
okay.
Literally, I'm assuming you've got them over there as well, where you get like a sheet and you just throw them into the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, like a dryer sheet.
Yeah, but if you cut them in half, they fit in gloves.
Yeah. Yep.
Magic that.
Yeah.
Throw them in there, and then you can get away with a couple more weeks of wearing them before you have to wash them.
I'll
get away with those weeks anyway.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to an event and if you're doing any proper like LARP role play or anything like that, and you go, oh yeah, go put your hand over the enemy player's mouth and like, no.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm dead.
I've died.
It's some of the players that get me, which I find hilarious, especially on the MilSim side of things, and where they walk past you and they absolutely reek, and you go, dude, look, not to be funny, but you need to put a bit of deodorant on, and they're like, yeah, but if I'm out on patrol, they'll smell me if I put deodorant on, and I'm like, trust me, deodorant is not going to be your last thing. Like they're still going to smell you.
Yep.
And they're like, oh yeah, but I'm blending into the environment, and I'm like, what?
Like, no. I hate to tell you, man, but humans are dirty, smelly creatures. We really are. Just like you go, hey, there's a skunk around here. You can absolutely go, there's a human here.
Those are ghillie suits. Oh, God knows how they wash them. I bet some of them absolutely.
Oh, those are probably hell.
They are probably minging.
That's a good brew.
Odor kicking Mustang.
Nice.
There's a few comments stacked up. We'll just clear some of those. So November 52 said it's November 52, not November 52.
But then
I did do
have
that
a
on
space.
purpose.
You should have a space in between the 5 and the 2 then.
Or dash.
Oh, sorry, Chris. Drew says, I want a winter white event. I mean, you do see them in the UK, but like occasionally, like there'll be a little fleck of snow on a Sunday, and then people just throw on full snow camo for what is effectively like a little
not
kind
effective.
Yeah, you just get like a little flurry here or there, but people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw it on.
Hey, you gotta come over here.
Well, funnily enough, we are hoping at some point to get over to Sweden. We had Nordic MilSim come on because the flights are cheaper, Andy.
You really just got my hopes up.
They're cheaper.
I was like, oh man, they're gonna come over here. They're gonna visit the boys.
I mean, they're not cheaper at the moment.
No, true. But I mean, we'll put it on the bucket list. I'd love to come over to the US and play some proper events over there. But yeah,
show you guys what some good food is too.
I mean, as long as you get me to like a proper steakhouse, I'm happy. I'm like picking shit is the term.
We will get you a steak.
Yes.
If you fly over here, I will personally buy you a steak.
I want to hunt it.
You want to hunt it? Yeah. You do realize steak comes from like cows.
Yeah, that's fine. You can still shoot them while they're running around.
Sure, man.
You can do it, Andy, but you can only use your airsoft guns.
Oh God, could you imagine? Back! I've hit it.
Call your hit. Call your hit.
This one just moves at me.
Drew says Andy and his tiger stripe is a proper camo princess.
No, I will happily dive into a puddle in my camo.
Do love a good tiger stripe.
I do love a good tiger stripe. Yeah. And it works really well in the UK. People don't think it does, but it really does.
Works great here too.
Yeah.
Works great. Tiger stripe is fantastic. It's definitely one of the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Once people realise, they'll move over. It's better than multi-clam.
I agree on that front.
I can agree with you.
I'm not a fan of tiger stripe personally.
I love multicam. I really do. I'm a fan of multicam, but I can understand, especially this time of year. It's a lot greener. You get a lot more contrast out there. Tiger stripe is far superior to multicam out there right now.
Yeah, it's like M81 and British DPM in like end of autumn, start of winter. Yeah, is brilliant as well.
You know what goes crazy in fall? Sorry, autumn. You wouldn't believe it, but alpenflage is absolute perfection in autumn. People always laugh at me because it's red, and they're like, "You're not going to hide anywhere in red." But you get that right time of the year when the leaves are just fresh on the ground. It works great. It's a beautiful camouflage as well. It
works really well over here as well when you stand next to, because a lot of buildings over here are red brick.
Yeah, perfect.
So, I'm like,
good
can't
all
hide in red.
Camo.
Yes, I can. Look at that building right there.
Well, in the exact same way, our snow camo works great against the drywall.
Oh yeah. Unless someone's painted it like a beige.
I'm still trying to find someone to make that bricamouflage you back for me, because the British Army brought out a concept for April Fools called bricamouflage, and it's literally just someone wearing MTP that they've kind of photoshopped bricks onto the kit and stuff.
That's cool.
And I thought bricamouflage you back would be amazing. I've just never managed to find someone to do it.
Have you guys seen the Marine Corps T-block camouflage? It's kind of in that same realm. T-block is a gorgeous camouflage, only used for like less than a year, but it's awesome. Absolute classic.
It's impossible to get hold of over here. I literally haven't seen any.
Oh yeah. You're not going to find any originals.
No.
You're really not going to find any. It's hard to find over here, finding originals for that too, because it was so seldom used.
Yeah.
I'm having that same problem with UCP Delta, which I've been trying to get my hands on for a few years now, because
it's just that's one of those camos that pop up on eBay, and then it just skyrockets, and you just got to be prepared to pay for it when you want it.
One YouTube personality makes a video about some camouflage, and now everybody's wearing it, and now you can't find it anymore.
Yeah.
Drew said, have you seen DPM in blue used by Op4 in Canada? Looks great, but it's like the hen's teeth to find.
Oh, so cool. So cool. I love all the blue camouflages, all the Op4 camouflages. They're just awesome. It's just cool because it's not like, oh, hey, we mass produced millions of these for the soldiers over there. It's like, hey, we have a few sets of them just for the guys playing Op4 in the FTX. Love them. I love camouflage.
Just wondering, because I mean, I know a little bit of a side fact, but when they filmed Jurassic World, the new one with the containment unit, asset containment unit, the ACU, they used Cryptek Mandrake, but they didn't like the blue version of that, so they actually. They didn't like the black version of that, so they actually took one of the other lighter colours and dyed that blue because it gave a better colour palette for what they actually wanted on screen. And I'm just wondering if you could do that. I don't know, but whether you could kind of achieve a similar effect with DPM if you kind of took like a desert pattern.
People do
that maybe.
I know, I would say a friend of mine, but he's more like a guy that I'm mildly acquainted with. Abel Fritter Customs on Instagram. He's awesome. He makes hand tailored gear. Really cool guy. He has this awesome set that he did of chocolate chip camo dyed blue. It is the bee's knees. So cool. So awesome. A lot of people dye their ACU, affectionately known as grandma's couch camouflage here in the US. A lot of people dye that with like a brown to make it more susceptible to, being useful, even mildly. So dyeing camo is a big thing. Also just hitting it with some spray paint does the job. A nice thin layer of like brown spray paint onto like an ACU camo works really well.
You get someone pick some really shiny metallic silver spray paint, and they're just like disco fever across the
field. Just don't lose gloss, ladies and gentlemen. That IR light is going to bounce off you like nothing.
I was going to say, as the guy with the IR illuminator, use gloss.
Why is the sun moving across the field?
Some other comments we had.
I might tie dye some camo now and just see how that turns out.
That'd be sick.
You do like the scene from Ali G.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen the film, Randy. There's a film in the UK with Sacha Baron Cohen called Ali G, who he rocks up with all his mates to do a top secret mission type thing, and they're all wearing like massively bright coloured DPM. So it's all like the proper bright, like yellow, like pink, like greens and stuff like that. Yeah.
I always wanted to get the Chinese camouflage. They have a desert pattern that's pink, and it's the coolest thing ever. I asked my buddy who has family over there. I was like, "Hey, can you get me some Chinese uniforms?" And he goes, "No, I can't." He's like, "No, I would be put in prison." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry." My bad.
Ricky says, evening, if you want to use the ghillie, come try Redcon 2. Perfect for it. There you go. Kenny says, wanted a 68 pattern smock for Airsoft. Found one on Facebook Marketplace for £15. Got home, researched it. It's a 63 pattern worth £800.
There you go.
Drew says, my stab vest smells like a world... Drew, I'm not reading that one out. Ricky, put an odor eater between the plates and the plate carrier to help. And then Charlie says, US MilSim is 10 times better than anything in the UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't confirm.
I'm trying to get this.
Our guys are going to another Centurion this weekend. I am so sad I can't make it to this one. Centurion, as I've mentioned a million times before, I can't pimp out Centurion enough because they are the absolute coolest. But they're going back to Muscatatuck Training Center for Centurion, which, if you don't know, if you've seen Airsoft Alphonse do the video in that like sunken town where it's going from like the rooftops, that's Muscatatuck Training Center. and it's awesome. It's super cool. And I'm really sad I can't go. But government training facilities have recently stepped up their security measures, and I couldn't get the proper identification in time because everything's great.
Yeah,
I paid for the ticket.
The world is it?
Oh no!
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Here you go. Here's the Ali G camos.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
I feel that should be. I feel like a team needs to do that as a.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you go to a DEA versus cartel event in the UK, they don't look too far off that. To be fair,
I mean, Miami Tiger Stripe is like massive right now. It's so popular.
Miami Tiger Stripe.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, that's
tiger
a
stripe
second.
in like pink and teal. It's pretty cool.
Amazing.
You'd probably like it. It's pretty rad.
That's it. I'm going down a Google hole.
it's very similar to the JBG shorts, Andy. You know
is it?
Yeah, or it's very similar to that. If it's not that,
What's it called? Tiger.
Miami Tiger Stripe.
Miami Tiger Stripe. Talk among yourselves. Just
yeah, I think it is the JBG.
Oh, it is.
JBG,
JBG one. Yeah,
yeah, nice.
like that. Getting some of that.
Cool.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna buy that.
Yeah.
So I won't push you on upsetting you about the event that you got coming up, but
Just go ahead. I've already cried enough about it. I'm all
I was going to
cried out.
ask. So you've obviously mentioned MilSim West a couple of times. So have you been to? I don't know if MilSim West generally tend to do games in the East because I'm aware that you're obviously sort
They
of
do.
East Coast based.
I've been to one MilSim West a few years ago, Mount Balcar, what was it considered? Balcar doesn't matter. It's they call it Mount Balcar, the place we go to. So essentially, it was a mountain here in Pennsylvania, the state that I'm in, best state in the union. Anyway, so big mountain. Whole event was. I know I told you the number last time, but it's like 10,000 acres or something ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Just an absolutely massive playing field. So the whole event was essentially, can you carry 45 pounds up a mountain? And that was how it went. It was rough. It was very physically taxing. A lot of fun though. A lot of our guys go to MilSim West and they have a really good time doing it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think MilSim West is primarily about sustainment. What you're dealing with out there isn't how well can I fight, even though obviously that's a part of it. It's more so how effective can I be after 30 minutes of sleep out in the wilderness, freezing cold, taking hour-long watch shifts. That's MilSim West. How much weight can you carry up a mountain, which is cool. It's a very cool thing to do. It's not for me. I got health problems that make it really hard for me to ruck for 40 hours, but I'll be back out there soon enough.
Yeah, I'm in that ballpark.
Drew, don't give me that's only 20 kilograms.
I mean, for some
They
of
don't
us,
call me
that's
muscles.
yeah,
They don't call me muscles. They call me bones. Okay.
I mean, for some of the listeners, that's just a standard shit. Like that.
Yeah, Drew literally just said that. I've got 20 kg in my lower colon at the moment. So.
That doesn't affect the shoulders.
No, I mean, it could do eventually.
God, I hope not.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I ask about MilSim West is I'm hoping that we can try and get them on the show.
Yeah, and you upset them.
So in the next few months, I didn't upset MilSim West, but I know
You
there's
upset everyone.
What'd you say?
I upset everyone in the US. So there's a US MilSim group on Facebook where there was clearly some debate going on about who was like the best MilSim company, and because I think, from my understanding, MilSim West kind of go in on the basis that they're the best. Because to be fair, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Centurion are good, but from what I understand, MilSim West are used like they're in all the media outlets and stuff like that, and they're like
No, I
loads of
definitely
articles
poke
and
fun.
stuff.
but MilSim West has the most publicity. They have the most, I think they have the largest scale events. They have some of the toughest events. And I mean, as much as I'm not a MilSim West guy, because I like I said, I just kind of can't at the moment, but it is still an amazing event with amazing people running it and amazing people that go to it. The people take their role play so seriously there. And that, honestly, come on, you can't tell me it's not more fun when people are role playing to the highest degree. Yeah. The uniform requirements are massive. The sustainment is a serious test of a human's ability. So I give a lot of props to MilSim West. They're great, and they have some really awesome games. And they have the privilege of going to a lot of places other people don't get to because of their status. So it's very fair to say they're one of the absolute best MilSim companies in the US.
Yeah. So there was a debate going on about this on the US MilSim Facebook page, and then I jump in, completely naive to all of this, because we created a how
you tried to pick a fight with the US again.
Not intentionally.
Aren't you tired of losing?
Some bimbling like Brit.
So we've created a how sim is your MilSim as like a rough idea to try and give you as a new player. Or even an experienced player, like a scale as to how intense a MilSim is. So it's not how good an event is, because you can have something that, is an 8-hour skirmish day effectively could be one of the best days you've ever had. And, a full 48-hour MilSim could be terrible. We've all been to various events. But anyway, we've created this kind of thing on our website that people can take this like little poll, and it gives you like a percentage of how intense. So I launch into the US Facebook page going, hey, look, check this out. And then I'm just hit with solid abuse from both sides. Like people asking like if it's a parody, like this is just literally real world irony. I'm really sorry. I wasn't aware that this had been going on.
He had to make a apology.
I didn't make a public apology. I just said I'm not aware of it. This is just a thing that we've created to try and help players.
American MilSimmers. They are a breed of their own. They really are. I mean, like I said, I've never served, and I still be training all the time because American MilSim, which is also a different company, but that's not what I'm referring to. But it's intense. We're crazy dudes.
Passionate. We
Passionate.
over here.
Passionate fans.
Passionate, yeah.
So, I can't see any more questions coming in at the moment. Ricky Ward says that Miami Tiger Stripe looks so weird. Do they do it in fluffy person sizes?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you can find it everywhere now. They reproduce it like crazy. It was really hard to find when it first came out, and now it's like every company has their Miami Tiger Stripe, which it's cool. It is cool. I never bought a set because when I got to buy a set, all the like lame people had bought a set. I was like, I don't want to get roped in.
You could be the first one, Ricky, to wear it over in the UK.
That is true.
Probably except for all the JBG stuff.
But they've only got it in shorts.
If you could get a U back in it, that'd be cool. Yeah. And then you could wear the JBG shorts.
You can get it in combat pants and combat tops. You can get it in plate carriers and helmet covers. You can be fully decked out. You can. And it's cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, that's my one for this month.
Yeah.
So, going back a couple of questions. So, with your you obviously said you're not going to Centurion. What's the next event kind of on your list? Then?
Take a look at my schedule here. Oh, we have some really cool stuff. I'm not allowed to talk super big details on, but I will definitely leak the details of. It's gonna be cool. There's gonna be mortars. It's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
But that's as much as I can say about that one. One Legion also has the pleasure of being an Op4 team for a upcoming Nomad MilSim event at Poco Loco, where our job is essentially to role play the civilians, role play the high value targets, role play, down pilots, things like that, and as well as buffer the teams as needed. So it's always really awesome when a company lets Legion come in and make the event really pop, because we can go to an event, we can be on a team, and we can roll. But it's always fun when we get to have a good time and we get to dress in a stupid outfit. I got an orange flight suit just for this, and we get to have a good time doing it, because it's always really fun. It's always something different. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Our guys just got out of Puerto Rico for the division event. That was cool. I didn't go to that. That's flying with your rifle is always a royal pain. But other than that, that's my MilSim schedule right now. I'm just waiting for something really awesome that I can make it to pop up. It's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year. Just haven't gotten to any really amazing event. The events we went to were awesome, but just haven't gotten to any of our like Super Bowl events. Sorry, what's the equivalent of that in like football in English football terms?
You're talking to the non-football fans.
Fair enough.
UEFA League?
Rolls Royce. I'd call them like Rolls Royce events.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
The dog's bollocks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was trying to alley events.
Yeah.
So this is a bit of a probing question, I guess. But are you kind of finding that MilSim is the same level of events as there were sort of like 5 or 10 years ago?
It's different.
The reason I ask, in terms of like, are you finding that there are less of the kind of the longer events? Or has there kind of been a change?
I think so. I haven't seen as many very popular 40 hours. That could just be me. That could just be I'm not seeing them, especially East Coast. It's a little bit harder. California and the whole West Coast is massive with their 40 hours. They have tons. I haven't seen as many as I previously did. And I think it's a different space these days. Ever since Airsoft turned into Airsoft fights, cheater flips out when I shoot him with this. Like, ever since Airsoft got that kind of reputation, I feel like the events have gone a certain direction. But as it goes, the sport's what you make it. So go out and, in my opinion, make it about being with the homies. It's about being with the boys. The thing that I look forward to at an event is spending time with my team, who I think it goes without saying are some of my absolute best friends in the world. They're the coolest people, and I love spending a 40-hour suffering in the rain with them, because hearing them complain, funniest thing ever.
Yeah, because me and Mike were talking about this yesterday, actually, weren't we? We were just saying that there doesn't seem to be as many, like even as many companies over here that are putting on events. 40-hour events over here are near enough gone now. I don't think I've seen one for quite a few years now, like a proper 40-hour one. Most of them are 24 or 36 that they tend to do. And there's only really 2 or 3 companies that are still like doing them regularly. I think, right, unless we like where we've started doing the show, we haven't been looking as much, or we're missing them. But I definitely think over here, there's definitely been a decline in companies that are doing longer sim events.
It tends to be, I don't know. I mean, because obviously you've got both experience from the longer events around you, as well as kind of the skirmish day type stuff. Are you seeing like maybe a transition to shorter, more like skirmish based events? More like I mean, there's a whole lot of nomenclature that can go around different terms. So there's battle sims, there's like extended skirmish days and stuff. Yeah. So are you maybe seeing there's more of those, or?
I see a lot of those, And I think it's because they're easier to sell. So a lot of companies are doing them because it's more approachable. You're going to sell less tickets to a 40-hour than you will to a 12-hour green versus tan game. Even MilSim West started doing 24 hours, which is unheard of. We never thought we would see that. So I think the shorter duration games are coming out to bolster profit, essentially, to make your game more approachable for the more casual airsofter. Because let's face it, not everybody is one Legion.
or nutters, as we call us. I was so What did you do this weekend? Sat in the rain, did nothing.
Yeah. Oh, you were playing airsoft? Did you shoot anybody? No,
didn't even see anyone.
Nope. I was on watch.
Yeah.
They put me in charge of the rucksack.
Yeah. At least they didn't put you in charge of latrines.
No, everybody's in charge of their own because you can't get me to do that. That's not happening.
No, it's an interesting one. It's interesting to hear the comparison because when Andy and I were talking about it, we were wondering if it's kind of like maybe a post-COVID thing.
I could see that. When are you guys going to start running your own games?
It's basically I would love to. I'd love to do that personally. I've got a whole bunch of ideas.
Yeah.
And the ideas I've got. So I mean, for example, I've just recently acquired 2 more field telephones, the British Army field telephones. Nice. With the idea that the comms actually is a proper hardwired comms line, where you've got a team that are in charge of maintaining that line.
Yeah.
So the enemy can come along and bolt cut the cable, and then you've got a little squad that have to go out and actually repatch that in.
Yeah.
But it's things like that. I don't know if that level of, for me, immersion is required anymore for a lot of events. I feel that maybe airsoft, and again, this is my personal opinion, but I know Andy's heard all this before already, but you know, I sort of feel that airsoft has kind of got to a point where we seem to be happier with less immersion and less of that role play. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some events companies that are proper out there in terms of, like, I mean, Defiance had some cracking like role play based games. You know, Octo events in the UK, they also do some good immersion and stuff like that. But there seems to still be less of that, and there's less companies doing that. And even, you know, kind of emerging companies, they're shorter games. They want that immersion, but it seems to be more just, well, let's just get some firefights going. Mm-hmm. I don't think we will ever run games from a perspective of we're busy already. It's the cost involved with doing it, because the insurance, getting the sites and everything like that, it's hard to do. But that's not to say I wouldn't be willing to like help other companies do some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but
no, it's hard. I was talking to the owner of Nomad MilSim over here in the US a little bit ago, and we were just talking about, man, it is hard. People don't understand. Like they come out to the event and they go, oh, well, you know, it's just, you just come out here and people show up, and then you just like have the event. There's so much logistics that goes into running an event, and I've been on the end of that a few times, trying to set up things for our field and everything, trying to help Nomad set up his events and everything. It is a rough space, but nothing's more fun than when your vision comes to life, when you actually have that. So if you
I want to play that. That's the thing. Like, if you run it, that's one thing, and that's cool. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, yeah, I've got this idea. They're doing it. That's cool. I want to be them doing it, though. I want to be the one having to patch the cables and stuff like that.
That is true. That is the hard part. Centurion does a great job. All their admins are in the game as well, usually to give some sort of like role play asset or to just watch over, but they do play along with us, and it's great. Shouts out to Bubba, the absolute coolest faction leader that there ever has been. He is awesome. Such a good guy.
Yeah. Drew's just asked if there's a One Legion website, by the way, because all he can find is the British Legion.
I don't think there's a website. You can find Pegasus on Instagram. Let me make sure.
You can find all the UK One Legion. Actually, you can find most of the One Legion guys on Instagram.
Yep. So his Instagram is onelegion.uk_Pegasus. You can find a bunch of the stuff he's doing over there. One Legion's a tight ship, though. Gotta make sure you're ready for it.
How about you, Andy? What I know I sort of jumped in on the whole running event type thing. I mean, I'm assuming you're probably very much on the same page.
I hate running events. Can't stand it. No, I'll be honest. I'd rather be playing. Like most of the time, like the best events that I do are when like we do one, or when I do one with Rift Airsoft, and I'm a player marshal, because it means I'm there just basically to keep an eye and make sure that someone doesn't go wandering onto the highway with a weapon, and just kind of steer them in the right direction. But I still get to shoot people, and I get paid. I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah.
But like running an event it's just stressful.
Yeah.
Why do I want? Oh, I don't want that in my life.
Fair enough. No, that's fair.
I work with Mike.
Enough stress. That's enough stress.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give as good as I get.
We did actually do an event. It must be like two-ish years.
2 years now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it took up for me because I went into the whole realm of fantasy with this thing. I spent a good, probably solid 2 weeks of time in total. So not all in one hit, because I'm not mad. Like writing all the backstory. We had like bodies out in the like skeletons out in the field that if you went through the bags, they had like handwritten paperwork, because I used to spend evenings just writing stuff out and like biological notes and all of this, and there was a whole backstory to it all. And
having the one thing that I did like about that was having the water points at. So we had like proper drinking water in jerry cans, but they were located at proper water sources. So if you weren't going to drink this water that was that was naturally there, but if you went to a water source, you could like collect your water and top up your like whatever water implication you were using at the time, like bladder, canteen, thermos, water bottle, whatever you want to call it. And that added a really good touch, because sometimes you would make sure that your patrols went past one of these marked water sources.
I like that.
That was really good. I like that.
That took so much time to organise it, and then we didn't get a huge turnout, and then it was all just like, it was still absolutely cracking event. And there is something on the cards to do one again in the future, but again, it's just the planning and the organisation and the time and kind of putting all the bits together. And at the end of the day, I didn't actually get to go and do anything in that event other than effectively stand in camp. So I was like, I really want to like do more. No,
that's fair. That's fair. It's rough, especially and I don't know if this is the way it went for you, but it's the way it's went for me in the past. When you organize things like that and you go through all the trouble, and then they get mad that they're not just shooting each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We had that. Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Some people just don't appreciate the nuances of MilSim. They want a walk-on day that lasts 40 hours. And in my opinion, there's no fun in that. We want the role play, we want the immersion, we want the crazy stuff. Like,
plus, how rich are some of these people that just want a 48-hour walk-on battle? I'm like, I don't have enough money for that amount of BBs. I need a rest.
When I get back from a mission and I've shot my whole combat load, I'm like, oh man, that was rough. That was crazy. Oh god.
Yeah. So I've started running 4.3s in mine.
Whew.
And I'm like,
Okay,
every time
Mr. Moneybag. Sorry.
Yeah,
hold on. Let me bow down for you.
like, literally every time I fire, I go, that'll do.
Yeah, that's enough.
Done.
Yeah, well, the guy
You
on
need
the
to get a
other
little-
side of it's going, that'll do.
Yeah.
You need to get a little sound activator or something in there. That every time you fire, it just goes ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
I used to run 4s in the LMG.
Oh,
That did not last long, I'll tell you. I was like, I've just spent nearly $1,000 on this.
you sell your car before that event?
Yeah.
Oh, so we might as well move on to kit. I'm conscious of the time, but so have you obviously brought your plate carrier with you? Have you had sort of any changes on that since we last spoke to you? Or?
Yeah. I always make a lot of changes to the kit. It's always evolving. So what I brought out was my my direct action kit. So all of my kit that I would use for, so I'm getting a little far away from the microphone. All of my kit that I would use for something in a building, or like in a more close quarters area, not for long-term sustainment. So I'll bring that out. I got it all right here.
Yeah, go for it.
We love a bit.
Start at the top and start at the top and head down. We love the helmet. Team Wendy, I think I had the same helmet last time because I've had this for a few years because who's got the money to buy another one? Team Wendy Xfil, just a bump helmet, not ballistic. Comtac 4, I think it's a 4, which are just awesome. PBS 14 Gen 3 green, the absolutely sad Naruto's Rhino. And some awesome stickers on the top because, what's life without a couple little stickers?
Exactly.
Got some hard-headed veterans pads inside to keep my my noggin nice and soft and cushiony. But otherwise, my helmet setup's pretty simple. I don't run a lot of crazy stuff on it. These are required, so that's why I run this one.
Mm-hmm.
But retention just goes straight to the Mohawk. Counterweight back here. My counterweight's about $5 and quarters.
Brilliant.
She does the job, and she's cheaper than a counterweight. It's about the
I
same.
was going to say counterweights
the same weight.
Yeah,
the same weight as the PBS 14. So heading down to the plate carrier here, we got the Spiritus LV119. Open this up there. Sliding over to the side so I can see what I'm looking at. Some nice knockoff mag pouches. We love them. Ferro tourniquet holder with shears. Mm-hmm. Got the new Agilite phone case, which is absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't seen this yet, definitely get into it. This thing is fantastic. Super cheap little shoulder mic. Got some nice shoulder pads here. UV82 radio, which I recently upgraded to be capable of dual comms for an event, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. For all you guys that haven't gotten a pocket fan yet, get yourself a pocket fan. Ever. If you ever start fogging up, you pull out the pocket fan and it does wonders. This one you can also charge your phone on, so great for those 40 hours. Here on the back, I have it set up for that direct action scenario. So sorry, I'm trying to get out of the way of my thing over here. So got this here for currently it has trauma bandage and an aluminum splint in it, because the woods, and you're gonna break something. Got some chem lights down here, some zip cuffs attached right on the pack. Also carry my nice little handy dandy breaching wedge in there, also by True North Concepts. And this, I want to put you guys onto this. So this here is a back panel by a company called Summer of Bummer. And it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. So you see it's clipped on down here. Mm-hmm. And you can do this all while it's on your back. It's actually easier to do this while it's on your back. But so then this whole panel slides off. Ooh. So you can carry multiple of these panels with different entire gear setups and swap out your back panel. And you can do this while you're wearing it. You can swap it out on your back. It's actually not that hard once you get used to it. Also, this is ideal for getting in and out of a vehicle. So I don't know if you ever sat in a car with a backpack on.
Yeah. It's not great.
You take this out, you put it at your feet, and then when you get out of the car, you just slide it right back on. This thing's awesome. I highly recommend trying one of these out. They are very cool.
Right, what was that? That
Summer of Bummer, $65.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's only $65 right now. You wait until like Grand Thumb or someone puts one of those on his kit. That's going to be $400. Get them now because they are the coolest thing. One of the coolest things ever.
Mike.
Hey, sorry, Andy. I'm just gonna chip in. They've got it on a chest rig harness as well.
Yep. You can mount it to a chest rig. You can mount it to your plate carrier. It's very versatile and it's so rad.
Okay, I like that. That is.
Yep.
Oh,
I love talking about that.
You bastard.
Making you spend money.
I'm just looking at my plate carrier now thinking, yeah, that would really work as well.
Yeah, they're great. And, you don't always need your backpack.
No.
You can just slide it right off. And then your nice, slick chest rig is ready to go.
If I'm doing, if I'm running my LMG, I just take ammo.
Yeah.
If I'm doing breacher, I have to take it all off and then put pouches. So I've got breaching tools, I've got grenades and stuff on my back. Oh,
so now you just have an extra panel.
Now I just have an extra panel.
Slides right.
Andy, I'm really sorry.
I'm really.
They don't ship to the UK.
No,
but they can ship to Randy. We are talking after the show, my friend.
You send me some nice British camo.
Oh, mate, we'll do a swap.
Sold.
We will talk after the show. We could become UK distributors for them.
It's just one dude.
Is it?
Yep. And he's awesome. Really cool guy.
Oh, I'm sure we could.
Yep.
I'm sure we could message him and go.
We could probably talk to him.
Send a couple.
We'll make it happen. Something will happen. We'll make it happen. Heading down a little bit further. Fanny pack holds the zins and holds the frags.
Yeah.
Two important things. Gloves attached on a little clippy. I can smell my gloves right now, by the way.
Or is that the fanny pack?
It ain't the fanny pack. Got my battle belt here, so maybe I can get it across. So going from my left, got the Safariland holster with the new True North tourniquet mount, which is awesome. Got all that on a quick detach for the Axel and True North collaborative rigid holster platform, which is great as a drop leg for the holster. This is called the Racker, also by True North. I work for them. I have all their stuff. But this is in case in a real world situation, if your arm were to go down, you couldn't use one of your arms for some reason, you rack your pistol off this, and it's supposed to not smash your sight like it would if you were racking it off something else.
Right. Yeah.
IFAK, got all my meds in here. Some glow sticks on the side, little dump pouch wrapped up. This is a rifle and mag pouch, as well as a little snack container.
You mean it's the snack container?
It's a snack container with the added.
Yeah, with the added.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is all on a GBRS belt. This is a Yates helicopter lanyard for all of the helicopters that I get in.
Yeah.
That's like the one thing on my kit that I put on because it looks cool.
Yeah.
And that's my current setup. When it comes to boots, I've been really repping Helly Hansen boots because they have been the most comfortable thing I've ever worn. And I'm a big fan of Solomon. I'm a big fan of Salewa shoes, all those the other brands. And what's the other one? Merrill. But these Helly Hansens, I got a wide foot, and it's been the most comfortable shoes. So that's my whole gear rundown, I think.
I use Helly Hansen for work boots, and they're so nice.
They're so good.
And genuinely, I've been looking at some of their more darker, like non Like they're expensive, but damn, some of them
Yeah.
really good, don't they?
Oh, it's so worth the money. They're so worth the money.
Did you get the ones that have got the cushioned sole in it that molds to your foot?
I actually don't know. I don't know if it is.
Some of them have got that, and I'm like,
I've been looking at getting another pair. I've been looking at getting another pair because they are so nice.
Yeah, Helly Hansen are really expensive over here.
Yeah, over there they're like 130 here.
Yeah, I think we're paying 140, 150.
Okay.
Pounds, which would probably work out about $180.
Okay.
At the moment. Wow. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Good boot, good boot though. Good boot's a good boot.
Yeah, they are good boot. Like my work boots I've had for 6 years now. And that's work boots that have survived.
That are like going through it. Yeah.
So that just shows like how good they are.
Oh yeah. But I got my plates in that plate care. It is heavy. Not happy.
We might have to get Summer of Bummer on the show.
That'd be cool. I wonder if they would do that.
Yes.
If they can.
Yes. And I will test out their products and everything for them. I really want those back panels.
I just want to know why it's called Summer of Bummer, to be fair.
They're that's true. I also don't know. But they're also connected to a few really cool companies. Ascend ISR and Camo Scrims are both really cool. They're all friends or possibly the same guy. I'm not entirely sure. But
mystery.
Yeah, I don't know. I like a good mystery. But their stuff's really cool. If you they do like FPV drone skins and like scrim for your helmet and stuff. They're all really neat. They do really neat stuff.
So they just going back to the panel.
Yeah.
Just quick before we go. Is it a polymer or is it a metal?
Yeah, it's polymer.
And like what's the thickness on the edges? Is it quite thick? Do you reckon it would take like quite a bit of weight or
it can take a decent amount. My buddy runs his with like a full flat pack with two side attachments for 1 liter bottles.
Right.
So he'll run like a full day pack off of this. Now, that being said, if that like gets caught on something, it will bend out.
Right. Gotcha.
So I go a little bit less weight on it just to be safe, but you absolutely can. And if you, that's what that little clip on the bottom is for. If it falls out, it's not getting left behind. It's
right. Okay.
So there is like safety for it. And if you add another strap around it for a lot of weight, then you'd be just fine. But I have seen their videos with people with like breaching hammers and stuff on it. So you can make it happen.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a cracking idea.
Yeah. And then this part's just polymer as well. All just like laser cut polymer, but so cool. And it looks badass. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, genuinely, how cool would it be to go, all right, you're going out on patrol and then you just go, all right, I don't need this. And then you just swap it out and people are looking at you like, dickhead.
Yep. That's what I did the other week. We had our monthly MilSim and I was told, hey, you're carrying the backpack with like the mines and, et cetera in it. And so I just slid my back panel off, put the backpack on. Easy breezy. Didn't have to worry about, I'm running a backpack over my back panel, which we all know what problems that causes. It feels like you're dying all day. So, highly recommend it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, because that would work
perfect.
You could have another one of those on the front of your Bergen.
That's what I was just going to say. You could literally just slide it from one to the other.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Or if you're carrying your ruck, I know you call it Bergen, but I don't want to call it that.
I refuse.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I threw tea in the harbor to not have to do that. So even, if you've ever carried a ruck with a back panel on, it's
not there.
With a plate carrier is bad enough, but keep that strapped onto your ruck. Once you drop ruck, you can put your back panel on anyway. The the use cases are really endless. I know Spiritus and I think Agilite both have like a zip off system, but personally, I see a little bit less value in that because of how hard it is to zip something onto your kit while it's on your back. This one, you just slide it over your shoulders down into the panel, so you can do it all standing up.
Yeah, Agilite haven't got any zip panels.
Oh, they don't do zip.
No. I've forgotten what it is. The one that comes with the K19. I've forgotten the name of the bag. It like clips onto your shoulders. And
okay.
Clip it to the plate carrier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to say, I know you've got a QD system somehow.
Yeah, but you literally have to take your plate carrier off to unclip it. So having that just looped in, especially with their new back panel that they've just brought out, which I may have just bought as well, has it's all molly attachment. So being able to take that off is game changer. Really, and being able to set it up because we've done it with our front panels, so you can change your front panel. That's standard now. So if you're not running,
the placard.
So pretty much everyone runs a placard now that's either crocodile clips or G hooks, so you can swap your front panels out.
Yep.
But having that on the back, that's a massive game changer. I think personally.
Oh yeah, I love showing that thing off.
I don't, because now I've got to work
it's
out.
Not even going to be pricey.
Where are they based? Please say Florida.
I don't think it's Florida.
Bastards.
I think it's like North Carolina.
See
if I can pull it up.
Doesn't say on the website.
So he will be getting an email.
Yeah.
I just love the fact it's called Summer of Bummer.
Because
the website, if anyone's interested, is Summer of Bummer Forever, which is even better. So.
That's almost like lance.com, isn't it?
It is, which I think does still work.
It does still work. I checked it a couple of days ago.
I might have the receipt, which might tell me where it comes from. There it is. Doing a deep dive now.
Yeah. His mother's name was. First cat's name.
While you're looking that up, we got Jacob says looks like Curve or Tegris, like a woven polymer soap, super strong.
It is really strong. I don't know exactly what it is. Unfortunately, maybe it might say on the site, but I'm not entirely sure.
It just says polymer, I think, on the.
Man, now I want to buy another one of these.
And can you buy the slats separately, so you don't have to buy the whole kit?
Yeah, you can buy multiple slats and then just kit them each out.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Let's get the wallet out.
Damn it. No, I'm not having you back on again, because I think last time you got me to buy Alpine Flage.
Yeah, probably.
Now this time I'm buying something else.
Did you, Andy? On the Alpine Flage, did you ever get the trousers back from Dubai?
Oh no! So I got the refund, but I never got the trousers. So
Andy brought Lance and I a present of some Alpine Flage. I think you bought yourself some as well.
Yeah.
Got them delivered to Dubai when he was over there, and then obviously never actually got them. And
then came home like literally the day before they arrived, because I was over there for a month. But no, I got a refund. I said, "Oh no, it's been sent to the wrong address. Why would I get them sent to Dubai?"
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, like I'm literally in England. Oh yeah, sorry, that must have been a mistake on our end.
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was. I have the Alpenflage like tank suit. It's like the one.
The full body one.
Oh, it's It's hilarious. I love rolling up with one of them. That is the funniest thing.
Well, I ordered 3 of the suspender trousers, the over trousers.
Oh yeah,
that were like they're like real thin cotton.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, they're going to be wicked, and then never got them. And now everywhere seems to sold out from them over here. So I'm like, great.
I know Americana Pipe Dream always has Alpenflash. You can go there. They're great for surplus. Although I do blame them for making surplus prices go up because they made surplus cool again.
Right, I'm conscious of the time. We've gone on far longer than we normally do, but hi James.
Hi James. Bye James.
We are, yeah. So we will call it. But thanks, Randy, ever so much for coming on again. It's absolutely.
Oh, it's always my pleasure.
Genuinely, it's always fun whenever you come on. I do wish
here.
you'd stop showing us cool things because it hurts.
I'll
us
have another cool
sometimes.
thing for next time.
Yeah.
I know you will.
For next time. This one will be expensive though.
In the meantime, if you want to get in touch with Randy, please feel free to do so. His Instagram is at the One Legion _bones. So it's on screen at the moment at One Legion _bones. If you want to get in touch with the podcast at all, if you for whatever reason can't get hold of Randy and you really want to talk to him about something he's talked about tonight, you can email us at nofochat@hotmail.com. Our Instagram is at November _Foxtrot _nofo, and our website is novemberfoxtrot.co.uk. We can always put you in touch. If you, for whatever reason, can't use Instagram, we'll sort of pass your messages along. Yeah.
Oh, again.
Andy, I can't hear you.
But he's not saying anything.
My button. I hit my button.
Oh, there we go.
So just quickly, we have had a little bit of failure in our comms. Drew knows, unfortunately. It's just where we're going through a bit of change at the moment with what's sorting out. So some messages have been not read, or they've been read by one person but not passed on. So we are combating that. So there is a little bit of delay in getting people back on, getting back to people. But we are on that, and we are trying to clear the backlog. So we will be in contact with you soon. So just apologies on that. Please bear with us while we're just going through a bit of a change on who's looking after what.
4x4, not 5x5.
Yeah. We're well, at the moment, I'd say we're more like 3x3. So
I wouldn't even say we're that high at the moment.
yeah, we're not high. But yeah, we do apologise if you've sent us a message and we haven't got back to you, but we will like over the next week or so. Just please bear with us.
Bruce says, okay, I'll call off the dogs. In the meantime, we will be back next week, Wednesday at 8 o'clock, with more of the usually exciting content that we are able to produce. In the meantime, Randy, we obviously have the closing words that you've obviously had a long time to prepare for now, because you're obviously a semi-veteran of the show. You were aware of this the last time we did this.
No, we didn't.
Did we not do closing words last time? I'm pretty certain
certain
we did. It wasn't that long ago. So the closing words are basically some words of wisdom or just some utter dross or whatever you want to come up with to basically sort of close off the show with some closing remarks. And we invite our guests normally to provide those words. So I've given you enough time. I've waffled on.
Okay. I appreciate that.
So yeah, if you'd like to give us some words of wisdom.
I got 2. Number 1,
off.
never stop training. Keep training. Yes. You should be doing your mag reloads right now. Get your reps in. Number 2, check on the boys, because the boys are always there for you. Always be there for the boys.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good. I like that.
Words.
Nice one. Cool. Right, we'll be back Wednesday, 8 o'clock next week. Randy, thanks ever so much. Yeah, and genuinely, we'll get you on again in the future, because we always have fun chatting to you.
I'll be right here.
Waiting.
Nice one. All right, we'll see you next week, Wednesday. Have a cracking one. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye guys. Everybody.
Stay NoFo. Ciao, Bella.